What's up? Welcome to
Kickin.
I'm Tamika.
I'm Dee.
I'm Danielle, of course.
And I'm Shania.
And this is a platform for men and women to come together where we always keep it real and raw.
As always, this is our judgment-free zone. No judgment, no negativity. We'll be deleting them blocked.
Yes. And of course, we're going to talk about everything that's related to you and to I. You know, those hard discussions, those hard topics, you know, those hard moments that you like, I don't know how I can talk to this person about this. You know, we're talking to you and we're going to voice your opinion on the show. And like always, we want you to jump in and voice your opinion. You know, give us the feedback, okay?
Definitely.
Like we said, mental health, sex, education, vacation, you name it, we're talking about it, okay? Celebrity, everything, we're talking about it here. Okay, every Saturday at 10:30.
And tonight, guess what, everyone? We are having our paint and talk.
Yes.
So we're going to paint a beautiful fall picture, for you all. But we talk about and touch base on some real topics tonight, all right? So you guys definitely want to stay tuned, and you guys definitely want to be a part of this. Trust me.
All right, now, look. It would be nice to have a big old paint and talk with all our supporters and viewers, but because of COVID, you know, we're just gonna do a little bit more intimate, and we're still gonna kick it with you guys as always and deliver the real rawness and the comfort of our home. And you guys will show you our picture that we're gonna paint. If you guys want to do your own painting at home, please feel free to do so. You can just tag us in it and post it on this video.
So we're gonna post it in the comments so that way y'all can see our picture, okay, that we are painting.
I'm gonna post it right now, y'all.
While she's posting that, I'd like to say, hey, Miss Krista Mason, Jasmine, Juice,
Hey, Auntie.
Jasmine.
Hey, Juice, I love you. Also, hey, Auntie, love you.
They
Yes.
both said, hey. And Hammond, Najee Scott for joining us. Najee and
Hello.
I apologize if I say your name wrong. Anaja Gray.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Gray.
Thank you for watching Najee Gray. And thank you, Najee.
Yes.
I like your attitude.
Black over there.
So we're going to get started here in a second. We're just pulling up our picture that we're painting tonight for you guys. So give us just a second, okay? Just vibe with us. Rock with us for a second. Stay rocking with us for a second, y'all, while we get this picture in order.
Yes, I'm gonna beat them, okay? Since they ain't an artist like me. They ain't.
Okay, fine.
She's the number, she going down.
Nah, you going down. And after we paint, y'all, let us know which painting looks the best. We'll make sure we post ours by the end of tonight's show, okay?
All right, so I'm gonna need a little bit of that pink, baby. A little bit of that white. A little bit of that darker blue. You know what I'm saying?
Look at my palette.
A little bit of that
You see
yellow.
my palette? My palette is always prepared, okay?
I would have been how to prepare mine, you know. Because mine, you know, my paint go with.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
That's okay. She said you just
If you're done, Danielle, you definitely can talk to our viewers while we're prepping.
I was talking, okay?
We're trying to prep. She, y'all. She got her stuff started a little early, but yeah.
No, we start at the same time. They just stay on rock like me. You know.
By the way, you guys, we are sending in the comments. Miss Shania is sending a picture of what we're drawing for you guys while we touch base on some deep topics tonight. So you don't want to miss tonight's episode.
Yes.
Yes.
And thank you, Miss Victoria, for joining us.
Hey, Vicky Boo. Hey, Sierra.
And Miss Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Hello. Anyways, tell us how y'all doing tonight. How y'all feeling? It's the fall time. You know, time for them winter boots and them coats and everything. My favorite season. I love the fall. I just love the colors. I love the leaves. You know how they change and fall off the tree. I love everything about fall.
Hey, baby girl, we gotta Naya, we got the brown over there.
So it's not letting me post her comments, but I went ahead and tagged our Kickin Raw page with our pictures. So if you want to check and see that on our page, it is up.
Yes. So, in a moment, we're going to go ahead and start the questions. In a moment, once the ladies, or one of us can go ahead and start or whatever.
No, we're not. We're going to give me time to get my
Okay,
pen
girl, get
in order.
Yeah.
You got a green over there, baby? Okay, I got a green right here.
It's two
And I need a little bit of red and some brown.
It's some red.
Give me some brown.
Miss Zierra, Miss Victoria said, hey ladies. And
Hey.
Miss Juice said, hey ladies, love us too.
Hey, Juice.
Yes.
Juice, I miss you, girl. I ain't seen you
You
in a
got a
while.
dark green over there, babe?
Yeah.
I miss you.
Yeah, let me get a little bit of that.
You know, I'm over here laying my outline, okay? I can't show y'all my masterpiece yet. But it's a masterpiece. It's gonna be.
She ain't even winning with it. Side.
Girl, you ain't winning
Now
with
look,
that.
I ain't no professional painter now, so when y'all see mine, don't be looking like she can't paint.
Hey, Shania, I need a black and a brown, baby.
A black,
Yeah.
here's a brown,
Thank you, baby.
and I think the black is right here.
Thank you.
What's going on?
So go ahead and vibe with us, y'all. Do a little jig with us.
Give us a second, all right? We really coming, y'all, I promise. Because we about to get started on this serious topic for tonight. But I'm almost done. It's my fault, y'all, because I went prepped with my paint.
Thanks, Vicky. She said y'all look lovely with the fall vibes.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Vic.
Y'all come on and jig with us. Y'all know y'all want to jig.
Please vibe. Vibe with us. Ladies of Raw. Team D.
I'm sad.
Ooh.
What you say, Miss Lee?
Absolutely.
But I'm glad
He said the way that thing move, it's the move. Alright, so we are done. Alright, prepping. We about to get started for the night. Right, ladies?
Right.
Alright.
Again, this is paint and talk, okay?
Alright, so while we're painting, alright, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the first question of the night. Please chime into these questions. You know, we make sure that we get a lot of feedback from our viewers and supporters, and we talk about real life situations and things that are very sacred that a lot of people are not comfortable talking about, and that's what we got this platform for. So let's go ahead and start off the first question of the night while we're painting and getting this popping for y'all.
Right, right.
Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the first question tonight. Do you feel, now pay attention now, because this is a good one. Like she said, this is gonna be a hot topic tonight. So make sure you pay attention. Should you financially cut off your 16-year-old?
All right, read that question one more time, baby.
Right, right. They ain't hear you loud enough.
Should you financially cut off your child at the age of 16?
So, did y'all hear it? She said, the first question of the night is, when your child turns 16, should you as a parent cut your child off financially? Which, you know, at 15, they can legally start working. And at 16, they can work, you know. So, what would y'all do? So, we're going to go ahead and answer that question.
Well, I'll go ahead and start first, everyone. So the first question of the night, do I think that you should cut your child off at the age of 16? No, I do not. I do feel like your child still needs that guidance and they still need that help. And basically, they're just fresh. They haven't even jumped off the porch yet. So why would you kick them out? My personal opinion, they still need time. They're just now jumping off they haven't even jumped off the porch. So they're going to be new to this. They're going to be confused. They might be still a little afraid. So I would definitely say no. Why would you do that to your child? They still need your love and support and guidance, and they need that knowledge. I think if anything at 16, they should be getting prepped for the real world. Right. But I do not think you should cut your 16-year-old child off. No, honey, they still need you, okay? Right. They still need mommy and daddy. They need guidance. And even when you get up there, you're actually legal. You know what I'm saying? It still takes time, and you still need that support. So I would definitely say no. I would not cut off my child at the age of 16. If anything, I'm supporting them 100%, and I'm prepping them for the real world, everyone. So I would definitely say no. I'm not cutting off my baby. All right.
Love it, Miss Tamika. Love it. So I'll go ahead and let ladies and gents and give my opinion on that.
Yes. How do you feel, Ms. Danielle?
So I definitely
let me know if you need me to pull this up while we talking. But go ahead.
So I definitely do not think that a parent should cut their child off at 16. I know when I used to work when I was 16. But first of all, I've always been independent. Even when I got my first job at 15, I used to take my money, spend it wise to get what I need, so that my parents didn't have to, fully guide and take care of me. However, I still wasn't cut off, so I don't think that my child should be cut off. Which you, as Ms. Tamika stated, you should definitely guide your child. Okay, you should definitely guide your child. Help them. Matter of fact, before that, because they have the cards and everything that helps your child learn how to use the ATMs and everything. And matter of fact, that's important. We need to start teaching our children early, because it's really embarrassing standing behind somebody at an ATM and they are a grown person and don't know how to use it. I mean, it's irritating and it's embarrassing.
Right. What?
So
yeah.
Financial literacy is definitely a must that we need to start teaching our children, so that when they do grow up and get of age, they don't have to worry about, trying to figure all of that out. So back to what I was saying, you should definitely support your children. But you should also make sure that they are leaning towards their independence. You don't want your child to be sitting there leaning on you the rest of their life. Of course, mommy, daddy's going to be there. I know as a parent, I'm going to be there for my children no matter what age they are, as long as God allows me to live on this earth. But I do want them to have their independence. So take the steps to guide them and lead them on their financial stability.
Right. I agree 100%. How do you feel, Shania or D?
I'll go ahead and jump in.
Please reiterate that question for the viewers who are just joining us.
Should you financially cut off your child at the age of 16? Should you financially cut off your child at the age of 16? No. Why? I understand that, they're working age, but like the other lady stated, this is the time to be teaching them responsibility, how to hold their own. I definitely feel like it is a good idea to have a better accounting place for them, teaching them, what was that you said, Danielle, about the card?
Yeah, the little cards that they have for the children.
I mean, you can start that before the age of 16.
Right.
A lot of people start that super young.
Right.
When the kids are doing their chores or whatever the case may be.
Saving the money. And
exactly. And showing them, okay, you have $10. $1 is going to go to the lights. You know what I'm saying? Showing them that they have to work hard to get where they're going in life.
Right.
I definitely feel like cutting a child off at 16, because they're technically still a child, whether they could work or not, is setting them up for failure.
Yeah, I agree, Ms. Shania. I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll go ahead and say I also agree that I don't think that you should cut your child off at the age of 16. I just feel like they're still a child, at that point, why are you cutting them off? I also believe also that that's the time that you should be teaching them financial literacy and things like that, how to be smart. I also think like at that time they can start working as long as it doesn't interfere with school or their education. They can have a little job so they can start buying their own things. Just because they have the money to buy their own things does not mean that, oh, I don't have to take care of them no more. They got themselves. Now I feel it's okay, like if you want them to pay their own cell phone bill, like just to teach them, you know, their own responsibility or get them into hang of when they do leave the nest to pay bills or whatever. I feel like, yeah, they can pay their own phone bill. Not your bills or your phone bill, but, you know, their phone bill. Or teach them, you know, I'm getting you this car, but you got to save up the money, 500 of it to cover the cost of the car or whatever, just so they, you know, get some type of education about it or get used to paying bills so when they do leave the nest. But I don't think that you should fully cut them off. You should still fully be responsible of keeping a roof over their head, providing groceries, extra food, clothes on their back or whatever. Yes, they got a part-time job, but you can still provide clothes and things. I just don't feel that they should be financially fully cut off. I mean, I think it was Miss Tamika who said they will never actually fully be cut off. I mean, you're going to have their back for the rest of their life. Even if they are adults or they go through something, you still going to have to provide financial support, I mean, for your kids. They're your kids at the end of the day. You're supposed to have their back no matter what they go through.
And a lot of it comes with the parents not knowing financial literacy.
Right.
You know, I think if you are a parent doesn't really understand being financially stable and all of that goes with that aspect, grow and learn with your child, you know. Both of y'all learn together so that both of y'all can be on the same standard, the same
right. There's nothing wrong with learning together, growing together.
It's not.
Right. No parent is perfect. No. Definitely not. And, you know, sometimes, you know, their parents might have not taught them the way to financial literacy, how to, you know, hold their own, how to, you know,
right,
make sure that they are paying their bills and not going into debt. I would say I think that's something that honestly should be taught in schools as well. It's not really, no one really teaches about credit until it's already messed up. Mm-hmm. Like I wish I would have known, okay, don't go get a credit card and spend it off. It's not just free money. You have to pay that back. I feel like my credit would be way better than it is now if I would have known what I know now.
Well, I could never even get a credit card. At least you was able to get one.
Y'all want to know what I did with the first credit card?
I turned to swiping, no swiping.
No, I literally, the first day I got my credit card, I went and got a phone. I went and got a phone from Sprint. Lord.
Oh, man.
I want a credit card.
Your credit was all shot after that one.
Sure was. But see, now that I'm an adult and I'm educating myself, my credit is building.
Right.
I'm not where I want to be fully, but it's definitely improving. And, you know, it all starts with educating yourself.
It does.
I think that goes into you saying that you should also, if you don't know about it, start teaching your kids so your kids don't be in a situation like how we are learning as an adult. So we shouldn't have had to learn all this after we done made the mistakes, shot our credit to hell and everything else. We should have already learned this, like you said.
And it's crazy because I really feel that sometimes people feel like credit doesn't matter. Oh, I'll just pay it. You know, credit, I'll pay whatever. Credit don't really matter. But it really does affect you in so many different ways. Like,
and I can say that when I was younger,
if
I
y'all
felt like
saying
credit
it matter,
didn't matter.
then you need to let me know what other plan you got.
Right.
Because if credit matters majorly, so if you out here saying your credit don't matter, please let me know what you're doing.
Right.
So I can do the same to get by. Because it really do matter, okay?
I mean,
I see a lot of viewers are chiming in. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Can we please check out those comments?
Definitely. So let's see what we got here.
We love you guys, by the way. We appreciate y'all support every Saturday.
Yes.
Let's see who we have here. So it looks like Miss Victoria Scott said, my mom didn't cut me off. I had a job since 14 and I already knew my responsibilities. Me personally, my child will get a job at 16. I wouldn't cut them off though.
Exactly.
And that's how I feel, Miss Vicky. My child will, if they want, well, no. First of all, I'm big on education. First of all, let me make that clear. So my child, if he does have a job around the age of 16, he's only allowed to work weekends, okay? I need the education to come first. Forget the job. I need the grades right. Period, point blank.
Right, I agree.
Yes.
Okay.
Education is so major, and I think that these days they're not taking it as serious as it needs to be. It's everything over education these days, and that's a problem.
Right. So first he has to take care of that first, okay? And what else did Miss Victoria say?
She said, my mom didn't cut me off at 16. I had a job since 14, and I already knew my responsibilities. Me personally, my child would get a job at 16. I wouldn't cut them off though.
Right, and with the responsibilities, when we grew up, we were very responsible as well.
Yes.
My parents made sure that we knew the ins and outs about everything. You know,
We were
how to
responsible
stay
so
safe, how to,
young.
what to cook, what not to cook. You know, we knew everything. So it does take a lot of maturity as well when it comes to that. And as a parent, you should learn, you know, your child's level of maturity.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
That's very important as well. Don't put something or throw something on your child that you very well know that your child is not prepared for, okay? Slowly get them prepared. And I know sometimes life happens, but try to avoid doing that.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right, let's continue to chime into the viewers, please.
Yes. Hi, James Salisbury. He said, hello, ladies.
Hello, James.
And Miss Krista Mason said, I will still help them until they are 18.
Yes. I agree.
Got it.
All
Got
right.
it.
And thank you, Mr. James Salisbury. He also said, y'all are looking real beautiful. And he
Thank
said
you,
facts.
James.
What were you agreeing to, James? What were you saying facts to? Because I can't remember what we were talking about that time or who was speaking.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do also feel, me personally, everybody, first of all, let's make this clear. Everyone raised their children differently. I'm not going to say that your way is wrong. I would definitely say just because they're 16 does not mean that, bye, you're 16, you're on your own, I'm not taking care of you no more, I'm not guiding you, I'm not helping you, bye. I just feel like you're throwing them out there to the wolves to basically get chewed up and spit out. Now, some parents do look at it like, you gonna learn. I had to learn, you gonna learn. But I feel like don't put your child through, me personally, a lot of the struggles and experiences you had to go through. Just because because you feel like, oh, life is hard, life gets real, and this is just the real world. So I got to teach you the raw side. I think instead of basically throwing your child out there and basically leaving them to just handle whatever comes their way, because you feel like you got to learn the real world regardless, it's other ways to learn real life experiences.
I agree.
Trust me. Like, I've been through a lot in life, and I have a lot of friends and family who haven't, but they experienced it in their own way.
Right.
So I would definitely say do not have that mentality where it's like, oh, well, mommy or daddy experienced it, so you gonna learn the hard way too.
Right.
I feel like to each his own, but for me, take time. Take time.
Right.
And also, why would you want your child to have to go through the negatives that you went through?
Right.
I mean, I feel like some lessons do need to be learned, but it doesn't have to be so callous. It doesn't have to be so, well, I went through it, so you're going to have to. It doesn't have to be.
And honestly, it's nobody's fault that your parents went through what they went through, okay? I know a lot of times parents love that I went through it, so you, no, okay? It's not nobody's fault that you went through that.
I feel like I wouldn't want my child to go through the same struggles. I'm working hard, so my child does not have to go through that.
Facts.
Yeah. And some people do want their child to learn, you know, what they experience. So to each his own. So let's chime into the viewers. We love y'all.
Hey, y'all.
We love y'all,
All right, so
viewers.
let's see who else is on here. Miss Sierra said, I don't agree at age 16 because some teens are not financially stable. Teens are still
How can
learning.
they be? Yeah.
Right.
Teens are still learning about financial literacy. That wasn't taught in school. It was not.
Exactly, Sierra. Exactly.
Y'all teaching us. I'm A squared.
Yeah, you just said what you just said was 100% true.
Y'all in the math class is teaching A squared plus B squared equals this, but we don't know nothing about what credit is.
And on top of that, we're not even using A squared plus B squared plus.
I would like to know who's using A squared plus B squared equals.
Unless you like, I
Unless you
guess,
like
in
an
engineering and
something
stuff
like that.
Like you might have to use, you know.
Why are they not
equations.
teaching stuff that we're gonna use in the real world?
Honey.
That everybody's gonna use in the real world.
Exactly.
Not just specific careers.
Exactly, because I ain't learned nothing about that. I ain't
Absolutely
learned
not.
nothing about that. I barely learned about the A squared plus.
Well, you know, math is my favorite subject.
You know, they only teach you for a couple of weeks.
Other
and they
than
move
that, I
on
ain't
to a
like
new
none of the rest
thing.
of them.
Don't get me started on school stuff. Don't get me started on this.
We're not gonna get started on that.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna chime into the viewers, please.
Yes.
Let's see.
Peach.
All right. Mr. Salisbury said, "Speak the real, Miss Baker."
I will, Salver.
He also said, "My child will always be able to call on me no matter how old."
Facts.
Yeah, right.
Definitely.
And he said also where he agreed and said facts to where Miss you said that at 16 they are still a child and still need you. And he
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Preach, Miss Wright."
Yeah, they do. They definitely do still need you. They need that guidance no matter what. You know, as a parent, once you have kids, that's your child for life to the day you die.
It don't stop at
or
18.
whatever. I mean, it don't stop.
I mean, they're still in high school. What makes you think that they're independent and can make life decisions or financial decisions? They can't even buy their own house at that age. So
Even
how they
after
gonna
high school, they might not be, especially if they haven't been out in the real world to experience that, or not mature enough, or
Everybody matures at different ages.
Exactly. And
Shit.
you're definitely right.
Excuse me, if you had the parents I had, your ass gonna mature. Trust me. Because, honey, they weren't playing with us. All right? You was gonna learn one way or another in that household. So, do we have any more comments?
No, ma'am.
And y'all, my masterpiece is coming along. It's coming along.
Mine's is too. Don't worry, mine's gonna be the best, y'all.
Whatever.
It's gonna be
I'm
the
gonna be
best.
good. I ain't gonna be.
Oh, I'm killing that. I don't want to talk. Trust me, ain't no reason for me to talk.
Whatever.
They both over here lying to themselves. It's all
Look,
right.
I ain't gonna say too much. I'm just gonna enjoy
Me too. You know
my
what I'm saying? I don't like to do too much talking. I just show and prove. All right?
Any other comments on that one before we move?
Yeah, before we move to the second question of the night.
No, there is no more right now. For y'all tuning in, just tuning in.
We are doing our pay it talk.
Yes. And to reiterate, our first question tonight, do you feel that you should financially cut off your child at 16? And that was for everybody. That was our first question tonight. I'm going to move on to our second question. Hold on, let me rush
Y'all
here.
heard that Tony?
Go ahead, turn that up a little bit though.
Well, let's go real quick then. We're going to
I do feel like that they need to have their stuff together in a sense, but I mean, 18, like we said, 16.
You said their stuff. What stuff?
Yeah, what you mean?
Yeah,
What
but
you mean
like,
by
can
that?
you tell me what that means?
I'm guessing that's financially.
No, I'm asking you because you said it. So I'm asking you.
Well, that was the question for tonight, but
Yeah, it is. But I'm
asking.
asking you, why did you say that?
Look, you don't make me lose my train of thought.
No, I'm not making you. We really want to know, don't we, viewers and supporters?
Stuff that is financially, a car, I'm guessing a license, an idea of whether they're going to college or not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it can be it's different levels of that. I'm
Okay,
guessing.
all right.
I know
Putting
for-
a lot on it. The 18.
Basically, whatever they need to have together to get out
Right,
your
to
house.
move out.
No, we can't help you with that, miss. We want you to answer.
Right. I said to you.
She's over here talking about some right. Now you spoke on it, speak on it.
Anyway, I don't feel like we need to make. I don't feel like they need to have everything together, and I don't feel like a child has to move out at 18. If they're not ready, if they're not stable, if they're not in the right mind state, I'm not gonna push a child. Well, even though they're 18, they're legal. I'm not gonna push them out. They're still, if it's my child, it's still gonna be my baby. I'm not gonna push them out the house just because they're 18. I don't feel like that's fair. But that's how I feel about it. I feel like it's definitely levels to it, and I feel like it also depends on the maturity of the child, what they've been taught, if they took that and done what they were supposed to do. If you were a good parent and you taught them all that you were supposed to, it definitely depends.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and chime into that, Miss Do.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and chime on in. I agree. No, I don't think you should advise your child that they need to have, excuse my language, they shit together before they move out. I feel, why? Me personally, I feel like my child, period, if they still need more time after 18, they can still have more time after 18 years of age. Like, I feel like there's no need for them to rush and move out if they're not ready. Now, I will start helping them or guiding them, like letting them know you need to have a plan. Like, you know, you becoming an adult, you got to have a plan for your future. And I will help assist in that plan, whether it's you want to go to college and stay here until you finish college, or graduate from college, or you want to get a job and save up till you get your own place, or you just want to stay here until you get your, you know, your stuff together till you
Excuse
decide
me,
your plan.
ma'am. This is very important to me. I need you to stay in your lane.
I'm in my lane over
sorry,
here.
good sport. She's all over here touching mine.
Now I'm in my
You know what
lane.
I'm saying?
She just hates. She's trying to be better.
Sabotage, that's all it
She
is.
Oh.
They both just hating. Cause mine gonna be better than y'all.
Sabotaging over there.
So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into that question. Can you reiterate that question for the people who joining us? Thank you. We really appreciate the viewers.
All right,
tonight.
so the second question of tonight is: do you believe in advising a teenager that needs to have their stuff together by the age of 18? Their stuff together by the age of 18 so they can move out?
First of all, let me make this clear, okay? When my child is 18, I'm not rushing my child to do anything, okay? They're still fresh. I don't care if my child want to stay at home, long as my child is working, because they will be working. But my child will not be obligated to help me with bills. Why would they need to help me with bills? I'm a grown-ass woman. I can pay my own bills, okay? My child needs to take their money and do what they want to do with their own money, okay? They're 18. Whether they want to go turn up, have a good time, travel, get them a car, whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't have nothing to do with my child's coins, okay? I'm independent, I'm grown. Excuse me, ma'am, I was talking. They do. But at 18, excuse me, ma'am, that's not what you just said. Stay in your lane. So like I was just saying, at that age, I really could care less what my child is doing, as long as they're doing positive stuff and they're taking care of themselves. Okay? They're fresh. They're not going to know everything. They're not going to know what they want to do right away.
Right.
You know, it is my job to help guide them, but I'm going to give them some time. It's a lot of pressure on kids and teenagers when you just got out of school and you graduate and everybody, what you doing? Like, can I breathe? Can I get me together? Can I enjoy my life? Can I turn up for a little bit? Can I go on vacations? Can I do what I want to do and then decide what I want to do in life? It's so much pressure on them, and I'm not going to do that to my baby. Okay?
I agree with you, Miss Tanika.
So, no, I do not think when you turn 18 you should get put out. For what? What you get put out for? I mean, you're not ready, so you're just gonna continue to stay at home until you're ready. Now, I'm not gonna just let you for years just not do nothing with yourself. I'm going to help you and guide you there, me and your father, okay? Because maybe what I want might not be what you want.
Right.
And that's okay. I'm not making my kids do things that they don't want to do. I want them to do what they want to do, okay? Mommy does not control every move of their life, and neither does their dad. So I feel like whatever my child want to do, I'm behind them 10 toes. And my baby can stay at home and enjoy their life. And when they're ready to make that move, they're going to make that move. And my child is going to be very smart, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to be very mature to where they feel comfortable coming to me and their father and saying, well, I don't want to go to college, but I want to do this. Or I do want to go to college, but I want to go to college for this specific thing. And let's make it clear, everybody's not meant for college, okay? So please stop. Everybody's not meant for college. If you are, that's good for you. You know, some people really don't want to do that, and that's fine. I think when y'all put labels on everybody and make everybody feel like if you don't go to school or you don't go to college, you're not going to get anywhere, that makes kids feel like shit. And yes, I said it, okay? Everybody in your family is not going to be going to college. Now, for the ones who do, we salute y'all, we love y'all, we respect y'all, and we're proud that y'all got those degrees. But everybody don't want to go through school for their whole life, okay? Right. They already did kindergarten. They did elementary. They did middle.
They did K through 12, okay? Just
yes,
K through 12.
Yes, I was basically going into detail because, yeah, K through 12 is easy, sis, but just think about it. We've been in school our whole life. So some people may not want to go through that again, y'all, and that's okay. It does not make them any less than anyone else. But definitely, I feel like my child will be able to be comfortable with me and their dad, and they will be able to be themselves and make their own choices.
Right.
All right.
I love it. I love it.
So I'll go ahead and again, hey everybody.
Before you go, we need to chime into the comments. Y'all been forgetting.
What's this? All right, Ms. Crystal Mason says some young people are able to get on their feet where there are some it takes a little longer.
Exactly, and that's okay.
And that's why you don't want to put your child out there. Now, why would you want to throw your child to the wolves, to where they can go out there and
some
mess
parents
up?
okay with that, sis.
Well, I understand that, but let me get to what I'm saying. Why would you want to throw your child to the wolves to where they're going to go out there and make those messed up financial mistakes?
Right.
You know, they're going to go out there and make those mistakes that honestly they probably wouldn't have made if they were still able to be in the comfort and the guidance of their home where they felt safe and comfortable at. So we just need to start thinking about that kind of thing before you go and just throw your child out there. You know, just because you're 18, legally by law, when you're 18, you are now considered a full grown man and full woman. But that doesn't mean that you mentally, you know, and have the capacity to display that correctly. So let's be clear.
All right, loving it. Next comment, please, Shania.
That's all this so far.
All right.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer the question, everybody.
Yeah, we just wanted to chime into y'all like we always do to make sure if anybody had anything to say before she answered the question.
So once my child turns 18, first of all, before my child even turns 18, we're already going to be discussing career goals, okay? We're already going to be discussing what you're going to do when you graduate. Because no, I'm not kicking my child out at all, okay? But we are, honey, this mom here, we're going to be having a plan. You're not going to graduate and be sitting around looking like a stool pigeon, okay? No, you're going to be doing something. Yes, you're going to be having fun. You're going to be exploring your life. But at the same time, you're going to have a plan. You're going to be working towards something.
No, that's fine.
I don't raise.
Hey, Monique. Hey,
I'm not raising any dumb children, okay? At all. We're going to have a plan, and it's going to be set in place. You know, like they say, everybody may not want to go to college. That's fine. But you're going to go to trade school. You're going to do something. My children will not sit around doing nothing. No.
Do they have to go right away?
I will give them a few months off and then you need to make your decision what you're doing. You're not sitting around for a whole year, not with me, and sitting there looking crazy. No.
No, they're going to be running to auntie's house.
They can run to auntie's house, but they also are going to be running towards their goal, okay? But no, my children, I'm going to guide my children as long as they need their mommy here for them, okay? That's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Like I just said, I'm not throwing my children out there for the world to suck them up. I mean, especially with me having black boys, they already want to suck them up into the criminal system, into these negative stereotypes that they have out there. No. I'm going to make sure my children are guided very well, okay? By me, by their professors, their counselors, whatever. We're going to be taking trips to colleges, to universities, to trade schools, seeing what different, careers and things that you can make out of your life without going to college. Because like they said, college is not the right answer for everybody, and that's fine. I personally went to college. I still am pursuing my degree right now, my next degree. But my boys may not want to do that, and that's fine. But they will be good citizens, good black men, good citizens of the world to make mommy and their family proud, okay? And their self, okay? I need my boys to make their self proud.
Is this about you or them?
No, this is about me and them. They're going to make both of us proud, okay? We're not playing that. But no, my children, they can stay home. Now, let me tell you something. Once my boys get about 25, time's ticking. You need to be, what you doing? You need to, first of all, like I said, my boys gonna have a plan. Now, unless you are get your master's or something like that, or something that's really serious that you got going on in your career path, that you still need to be home, that is fine. But if you are, which my boys will not be, but if you are at home and you just sitting around like, no, time, let's go ahead and research some places, apartments, let's go, let's get it going. But no, you will not be letting around. But no, I will not kick you out. Mommy loves her boys. And that's all I have to say.
All right, let's chime into the viewers.
We don't have any new comments right now. We'll give everybody time. Just for anybody who's just entering in, our first question tonight is, should you financially cut off your child at the age of 16? Please give us your thoughts, feedbacks, and everything on that. Our second question tonight is, do you believe in telling your child, your teenager, that they should get themselves together so that they can get ready to move out?
Now, I did want to say this. I do know that there are a lot of families of color. Specifically, I'm just personally speaking on black families that do believe, okay, you 18, you gotta go. Especially men. With that, I would just say, like I said, I'm not gonna do that, but think about where your child is mentally and in their maturity level before you decide to do that, okay? And if they need to come back home, don't block your child from coming back home. They always need a safe place, especially men. Men are, it's already hard for them out here, okay? Especially our black men. They have to deal with so much. And our black women now these days, okay? Let's be clear. So don't push them off, oh, well, you left home now and you out of the house.
You can't
come back. No. Always give your babies a safe place to come back home. Come on now. If nobody got their back, their mama, their daddy gotta have their back, somebody. But don't let them keep coming back to your home if they're not about the business, okay? If they are gone, and y'all know those kind of situations when, your kids they just ain't got it right. You do need to step up, put your foot down, make them get it right. But still, welcome your children. Yeah. My piece is coming along well, y'all. How y'all doing?
Mine is going good, girl.
Mine's just going good.
Is it? It still ain't beat mine.
Hey, Shannon Lennox, thank you for joining us.
Hey, Shannon.
Hey. See who else is on here.
Y'all pieces ain't gonna be better than mine, though.
Whatever. Let me see. Put some more flowers over here. So anyway, Missionary, what you think? What did you Yeah. You got any other thing on that question?
I definitely feel like communication is super big when it comes to talking to your kids, because you have to understand what they want to, and I can definitely say that a lot of people put what they want them to do.
Oh, but they don't make the decision. They're a child, and I understand that as well. But also, I'm just speaking for me as a parent. I also feel like my child does have an opinion. They do have a voice. They do need to chime in on things that are happening in their life as well. Like I said, me and my children's father, we say sorry, we apologize to each other, we go through all of that. So there's nothing wrong with getting the opinions and voice of our little ones, okay? And our children. There's nothing wrong with that.
I agree.
I also think some parents also have to accept that sometimes, like Miss Qua said, right out of high school, they need a breather. Sometimes they don't even know exactly what they want to do. I mean, they just known all their life is, I'm supposed to go to high school and go to college. They don't really know fully what they want to do for their
Hey,
future.
Garnisha.
And sometimes
Hello.
even when they think they know what they want to do for their future, they're not fully sure, and it could change. So I think you should be patient with them. Also understand that sometimes they're not going to have a plan right away. Sometimes they need time to make one.
That's why you have to guide them. And even if, because like I said, when I first got out of high school, I went straight to college. My things changed as well, and that's okay. But as a parent, you should also be guiding them. There's no freelancing, okay? Have your fun, but have a plan. I feel like sometimes if you let your child freelance too much, it kind of backfires, okay? They need that push. They need that push. And I'm going to give mine the push that they need.
Hey, Garnisha. I know you're just joining us and whoever else. This is our paint and talk tonight. All right, we're doing a beautiful fall painting, and we'll also talk about some real topics tonight. We're going to reiterate those questions just for the viewers who are just joining in.
Yes, our first question tonight.
Yes.
Oh, don't come for me because my paint better. The first question tonight
Lies.
I really know that that's a lie. That's why I need to make a comment.
is
Lies.
First question is, should you financially cut off your child at the age of 16? And our second question tonight was, do you believe in telling your teenager that they need to get themselves together by the age of 18 so they can get ready to move out?
Now, I know some people who feel like, hell yeah, you got to get ready to move out. Mama got things to do, her and daddy.
Well, if it ain't with daddy, it's with somebody.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all know how that be.
Me too. This is setup. This is the setup.
Man, your camera is getting out, so you know, watch out.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. All right, Peach, we bought for enough. We need to go ahead and get to this last question. All right, last question. What time is it? Yeah, we are going into.
Oh, okay, let me go ahead and get into our third question tonight. Is it okay to talk down to your kids? And do you see this as a sign of tough love?
Good question.
That's a very good and deep question, Miss Steve.
Right, it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and start that question off. No, it's not okay to talk down on your kids or honestly talk down on anyone, okay? Let's be clear about that. When you do...
Sorry, y'all. No, that was funny.
When you do approach your kids about something, speak the truth, speak realness, okay, to them. Speak it to where they can understand it as well. Don't be saying stuff that's going all over their head, okay? But also be constructive with it. When you're going to speak to your children,
Right.
speak to them to where they can also learn from it, okay? Learn from what you're saying. Now, you did this, you did that, blah, 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 you know, because honestly, if you like me, it's going in one ear out the other. I'm not listening to you. You can stand there and keep talking all you want to, but at the end of the day, I probably ain't heard that half the stuff you say. Okay? Because you want them to learn from it. You want to, you know, get on them if something is, if they did do something that shouldn't have been right, they should have did it different. You want them to learn from it. But don't bash them, you know, especially don't bash them to other people. Even people in your family. You know how it be, well, let me tell you what Tavon did today. And blah, blah, blah. Some things are left personal between you and your household. And you as the child and mom and child and father, okay? Now, everything should be discussed with the aunties or the uncles or the granddaddies or whatever the case may be. Because it may be something very sensitive to your child and you need to respect your child's wishes. But as a parent, you shouldn't be calling your child bitches and whores and your fucker and all. Excuse my cousin, you know. But you shouldn't be doing all that. That's very disrespectful. Honestly, it's very tacky, to be honest. Especially other people hearing you saying all that stuff. I would say no.
So I'm going to go ahead and chime into that question. No, you should not be talking down on your child. You should be lifting your child up in every word that you say. Whether you're being strict on them or you're teaching them a life lesson, you need to word it correctly, okay? Because words do stick with you as an adult, and they can bother you, okay? I feel like y'all need to watch what y'all are saying to your kids. They are not the enemy, and they are not somebody out on the street.
Right.
Okay, you should not be talking down on them. I know some parents do look at it as a sign of discipline, but or tough love, but no, honey, you're actually tearing your child down. So I would say no, you know, to each his own, however y'all talk to y'all kids, but I would definitely not talk down on my kids, but I will put them in their place, but I will correct them in a corrected manner, and I will talk to them in a corrected manner. I'm not here to disrespect mine, honey. I'm here to love them and uplift them. And when mommy gotta check them, they gonna know what's coming from a real raw side. But I'm gonna word it correctly, and I would never tear them down, okay? Because guess what? I always have mine, period.
And honestly, not all the time you as a parent, you're correct either.
Facts.
And you might need to be getting checked. You know, not saying, I ain't saying true, you need to be checking the parents. Okay, because you might get backslapped or something.
Yeah, don't listen to us. Like, don't say that crazy. All right?
I'm saying, you know, maybe to a parent, you might need to check the other parent or something.
Yeah, I think it's very important to normalize the fact that a parent can be wrong, and sometimes it is necessary to apologize to your child.
Right.
I don't feel like ever you should talk down to your child because, I mean, the world is already such a negative. Yeah, they're going to criticize, they're going to put it in your child, they're going to really put them through it. Why would you do that? You should really uplift your child, period.
But you cannot say it.
Right, I agree. What y'all think out there? How do y'all feel about that question?
If you want to go ahead and answer, D.
Oh, I was going to chime in and then answer.
Well, wait. Okay.
Well, I'll go ahead and answer. Me, I think, no, you should never talk down to your child. I feel like, why would you talk down to your child? Like they said, it's already enough negativity out here in the world. Plus, you don't realize how much emotional distress and trauma that causes on your child and can be passed on to your grandchild because they feel that's okay to talk down to them.
Right.
That's messing up their heads at a young age. Why do you feel it's even okay to talk to them like that? How do you feel when people talk to you like that or talk down to you?
Right.
You don't like it, so why would you talk to your own child like that? I just feel like it's unacceptable. I know some people look at it as it's tough love or whatever. I feel like that's bullshit, excuse my language. I feel like it's an excuse to basically bad talk and talk down to your kids. I feel like it's no excuse for it. I do. I feel like it is. I feel like there's other ways that you can.
I'm really bad, y'all. Okay, you ready sometimes.
I feel like there's other ways for tough love. I feel like is other ways you can talk to your kid. Like, you don't have to call them, like you said, little fuckers or little bitches or, oh, you little dumbass or anything like that. I feel like you can show tough love in other ways without degrading them or making them feel bad. You can keep it real and raw with them and let them know you messed up or this and that without talking down on them.
You just said what I just said.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Miss D. I love it.
All right, Miss D. Shania already answered. Okay.
Yeah,
We jump into, hey, we love you. Thank you for that.
Miss Crystal Mason said no, and I would never do that. If you do, some will disrespect you. Lord knows I'm not having that.
I know that's right.
Well, we're going to go ahead and show you guys our painting. We are running over time. Tonight was wonderful. We answered some really deep questions to touch base. We have more coming for you guys every Saturday at 10:30. Don't forget to always tune in with us. And tonight was really fun. I know we couldn't really fully focus on the camera tonight because we did something different, and we are going to do a lot of different things like that. So y'all have to work with us tonight. We couldn't really fully focused on the camera, but we were still here with you guys and interacting as much as we could.
Yeah.
We had to get these paintings done, and we're gonna flip our paintings for you guys.
So let's show them. Again, it's on our page. So I'm gonna come up to the camera and show y'all what
Oh, are you okay?
it's supposed to look
Well,
like.
I'm just gonna hold mine up.
Oh yeah, I had to pull that.
Bow. Y'all see that?
Who got to pull that when I get phone? Should I even look? Let me see. Let me show them how it's supposed to look. Okay, again, it's on our page, okay? But this is how the picture is supposed to look, okay? Y'all got it? All right. So,
All right, y'all ready to hold up your pictures?
yes. That's Tamika.
Tamika! So y'all can get this beautiful artwork right
Girl,
here.
they don't look that much close.
They do.
Look at this. Look at that artwork.
Shania, can we see? Ooh, beautiful, Shania.
Excuse me, Danielle. Let my picture shine. Thank you. It's not done yet.
All right, everybody hold it up at 1, 2, 3.
Y'all tell us which one came closest. okay?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
So we definitely had fun tonight doing something different. All right, tune in every Saturday at 10:30. We have different things. We have some things popping off for y'all, as we always do. Our painting talk was fun. Everybody's picture looked beautiful, but of course, look at mine. I mean, who
I'm the winner.
Who else would be the winner? So y'all can choose a comment after this live to tell us who had the best painting for tonight, and we enjoyed y'all, and we love you guys, and we appreciate the support. The viewers and supporters every
loyalty.
Saturday. Yeah, the loyalty every Saturday, and we got more coming. Danielle, Shania, D, y'all got anything to say before we go?
We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
And as we always say, hashtag Kickin' It Raw.